Okay, go ahead.
So over time, it evolved into a day where people exchange cards, gifts, flowers, particularly roses.
Oh, that's still not the word.
Particularly
No.
roses.
You're missing the L.
Particularly.
No.
Larly roses and
Yeah,
other
say it right.
tokens.
Say it right.
Particularly.
No.
Particularly.
No.
Particularly.
No. No.
Particularly.
No.
Particularly.
No.
Particularly.
Okay.
Particularly.
No. Particularly. Hey everybody.
Hi.
Welcome back to One More Day. I
Yes.
know it's been a long time.
It's been a long
Six long months. And what
Yes.
happens in 6 long months? You have a baby.
You have a baby. And another baby.
Well, I mean, we had the first baby, but you have a baby.
We've been lifing, guys.
Yeah,
We've been
yeah.
lifing.
And so what does that look like?
A lot, in a great way though. I mean, I think we wanted to come back and do like a
Yeah.
Christmas special.
Why are you giving away all of our secrets?
I mean, like we can always do it next year. But I just had baby number 2 during that time, and then our first baby.
Are we telling them the
suddenly got
baby's
sick.
name?
Yeah,
Our son's name is LaRue.
LaRue.
Yes.
Sipo.
Oh,
Jackson.
okay. I didn't know we were giving full government names here
Oh
on.
yeah, what are we doing?
Okay, we might have to blur that.
Cut that. Okay, let's do that again. What are I'm saying? Ask me the question again.
No, leave it alone. You've already said it.
Edit.
Okay, but in terms of like where we see ourselves in this new year, just a lot has happened, and I think
Yeah.
that we're going to have to pace ourselves to share the things that have happened. I'm trying not to look at the monitor, but yeah, just get. Yeah, you have the allergy situation, but. Getting
I'm drinking tea. So it's
okay. Hey, we want it to be as real as possible, but we really appreciate you guys who tuned into all of our different conversations we've had. We had Omar and Tanya, we had Ryan Whitney, and we had Donald and Arsenio. Those were our 3 big major couples that came, and we appreciate you guys for all coming if you're able to see this episode. And
we
we look
learned so much from you guys too.
Yes,
sharing your
yes,
stories and experiences. And we're actually looking forward to have more couples this year.
way more.
2025.
We want way more couples. We want to do it in like a seasons type of thing. And so that there is an anticipation, but there's also the understanding that we have to take breaks as family people and just raising, 2 children here in Taiwan. But yeah, I don't know if we came back, we had our special about going to Swaziland.
Yeah,
But in terms of like what we've been up to, what would you say you've been up to? And
just I think different things besides us having a second baby. I think taking a break, and suddenly I had an offer to do a project with Eswatini for the trade office, and so that was 2 projects that I had to do, and then that time I was already 8 months,
yeah, you were deep into it. Yeah.
Yeah. So we missed you guys. We wanted to come back.
So many times, so many plans that, God laughed at because he was like, I need you to just focus on having this baby, making sure he is well and taken care of.
But that's the beautiful thing about having your own channel. You could have come back anytime.
Hoping that you can come back, because who knows if you guys are even still there.
Are you there? Comment on the comment section and say, I'm here. I've always been there. I'm looking forward to see that. But I think also we did take some clips here and there, so we'll be able to share our lifing during the 6 months we were not around. But we're back, and we thought, what's a great way to start again by maybe getting into the Valentine's holiday.
Oh my goodness, yes. So we're hoping, I guess we want this to come out on Valentine's Day. So if you're watching this on Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And I think at this point I would have had like a whole bunch of roses given to Diomile and a box of chocolates and a beautiful...
I got chocolates right here.
Oh, okay. Uh-oh. We can't show the brand.
Show brands, yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to give you a chocolate?
Yes. Shout out to our friends.
Should I feed you?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay.
That's so romantic.
Oh, here you go, honey. You're gonna bite
The whole
it?
thing?
No, just bite it. Okay.
Favorite.
I'll have the other
Dark
one.
chocolate.
Yeah, it's very good. It's dark chocolate.
So good.
Peanut butter cups from Trader Joe's. Shout out to Trader Joe's. We'd love an endorsement.
Yeah, and our great friend who got it for us. Yeah, so happy Valentine's Day. Whether you see this on Valentine's Day or not.
We'll try to make sure it's out on Valentine's Day. It's been a long enough wait.
Yeah, and it's appropriate anyway because our channel is about cross-cultural relationships and marriage and love, lifestyle. Parenthood.
Yeah.
So happy Valentine's Day, honey.
Happy Valentine's Day, honey.
Yeah. Wait, did you celebrate Valentine's actually?
What do you mean?
Did you celebrate Valentine's Day?
Oh, I'm confused.
No, I'm asking because I didn't.
What do you mean, before marriage?
Before you were my first Valentine. He was my first Valentine.
I was your first Valentine?
Honestly, I don't remember celebrating it. If I did, I think one of my friends from Russia, a friend of mine, just like she wrote a friendship card one day in college, appreciating our great friendship. But the romantic side of Valentine's, you were literally my first Valentine.
Oh.
Yeah. And like the first time it was a bit of a surprise, and you surprised me through my sister. Don't think that was a good idea. That's for another podcast, but
no comment. As you were saying.
But we were able to make it up year after year. So you were my first Valentine.
Oh, well, praise God. Praise God. Yeah.
Isn't it an American culture anyway?
I don't know if it's an American holiday or not, but all I know is that...
Holiday, I mean.
All I know is that, I'll be honest, I've probably talked about this on the podcast before. I'm not really a holiday person. I think I'm a holiday person when it comes to the meaning of just making sure that whatever is already in place in terms of how you show affection, how you show love, that is a year-around thing.
Yeah.
And when the holidays come, it's just kind of emphasizing that.
No, I agree. And it's sweet. I think when we celebrated the first time, you were in quarantine around this time, actually. And so for you to send flowers and chocolate, knowing that you're in Taiwan, but just like still in the hotel quarantine, it was such a nice gesture to have my first Valentine being my husband, my husband to be. Yeah, that's definitely a memory that I won't forget. I think I still have the pictures and the video of that surprise.
It was flowers and stuff? I don't know. Oh, it was flowers on a card or something.
Yeah,
okay,
a little,
yeah.
like stuff in
Yeah, I'll definitely give a flower. I'm good on giving the flowers.
Oh, man,
I'm a
he's
flower
good.
guy.
Yeah.
And I love different floral arrangements. I like unique things, But back to that. I love Christmas. Can we talk about a little bit about Christmas? Or I know we're on talking about Valentine's Day, but we missed Christmas, and you guys probably had great Christmases. We pray that you did.
Yeah.
We had a nice kind of quaint Christmas, but we did for the first time, because we weren't able to last year, put up decorations early on and enjoy them from, I don't know, was it late? When did I start the decorations?
Wait, so a little bit after LaRue was born, you started decorating.
So right before December? So it's early December?
Yeah.
Okay, it wasn't end of November.
No, it was Thanksgiving. Like that week of Thanksgiving.
See, I really believe that you should have decorations. Like, okay, I like the little fall autumn decorations where you have like the what's that thing called? It's not a conch shell, but it's used on Thanksgiving for a lot of Americans on their table, and it's like this.
Turkey looking.
No, it's not turkey. It's this shape, guys. Let me not make that weird gesture, but the shape is kind of cone-like and it's curved.
Yeah.
Isn't it called a cornucopia?
Yeah.
Cornucopia.
Yeah. Should I
So,
look that up?
I mean, you can. You have your phone right
Okay,
there. But
yeah.
I think it's called a cornucopia. And I really believe like those things are beautiful in fall, the oranges, the greens, the yellows of fall. But if you have Christmas decorations up, even by Thanksgiving, there's just a different feel at your house.
So warm and cozy.
But it brings alive the holiday spirit.
Yeah, it says cornucopia is a symbol of abundance and prosperity. It is traditionally depicted as a home-shaped container, horn-shaped container.
Oh,
Horn.
see, yeah.
Yeah, often overflowing with fruits and vegetables, grains, and flowers.
See, how did I pull out
The bounty of
cornucopia?
harvest.
I think it's because
you just remember things like
I'll
that.
be honest, I used to be nerdy. We had Britannicas in my parents' house. I used to read them over, like just read the Britannicas, just curious about, they had one about the human body, one about different types of flowers, one's about different types of rabbits. And it's like, because there was pictures with them.
Yeah. Do you still have that?
My parents might have some, but there was volumes. We had libraries, just volumes and volumes of Britannica. My parents watching this, be like, "Yeah, we sure did. You and your brother probably tore those things up." But I appreciated
cool,
it when it was like fresh and
So it's a cornucopia.
cornucopia,
You always see it in like Hallmark movies or Lifetime movies. Those
or
holiday
Kohl's
movies.
and
Yeah.
TJ Maxx, you know. But speaking of,
decoration, right?
I wasn't gonna go there. Did you want to talk about decoration?
No, I just thought it was special because we decided to do all our decor homemade.
I decided to. We decided to. Okay.
Hey, we're one, so I can say
We are, but you weren't up
we're
with
a company.
you weren't up with the glue stick, the glue
No,
gun.
I wasn't, but we used what we had already. And that was my idea because my husband loves decoration.
It was your idea.
In terms of like, let's just use what we have because you were
Okay.
about to go out and buy stuff.
I bought a few items to add to what we had, but honey,
like,
what are you fabricating
no,
this
you were
idea?
planning to buy the whole store, and I said to you, "Honey, let's first check what we have." And you agreed.
I'm going to allow the fallacies and the fables to continue for the podcast. I'm sure you guys love this entertainment and discourse, but
the
the
focus
truth
here is, SJ took the time to just make everything from scratch, handmade Christmas decoration, and you were able to create this little cute black doll that looked like lilac playing in the snow with the snowman. And
should I get the black doll?
You show it later. We'll insert it somewhere.
This is once again my wife thinking that she knows what I'm going to do. I mean, inserting a picture is effort, okay?
It is. You
and
know
at
why
the end of the
I talk
day,
like that? Because baby number 2 can wake up anytime. So I shouldn't rush the process of this podcast, but as a mother now, I'm always thinking 10 things at once. But go get the doll, honey.
I will. Go ahead and talk to the people.
It's very cute. And I had to literally dissect his mind. How did you do that? Because we didn't have a black doll in the first place. So how did that happen? And he told me it was a little white doll that he found in our apartment donation box, painted it, cut off the hair, put like, what is it, wool? Do you guys see it?
Well, I'll show you. Maybe I can. Oh man.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, kind of see it here.
Yeah.
I could cut it in, guys, but listen, I have things to do.
How cute is that?
Yeah. So this is. Oh, you know what I can do? Hold on.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Just put it closer to the.
How does it look here? Oh, you can't see it.
It looks weird.
All right, so I'm forced to do some editing, but in the meantime, I thought about my daughter when doing this. What I did is I constructed the wardrobe for the doll in felt, and then the hair is via yarn, and then the body, it was a white doll, so I made it chocolate brown to match the skin tones of the household, basically. And then she has these little red gloves that are just painted.
So cute. I just noticed the red gloves.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's because she was a part of a bigger set of what it was. It was like a whole thing. And I have a picture. It was like a snowland. And then I also made this guy. He's like right here. I think I have a few other pictures.
What is this, wood?
So this was a display for, I think, necklaces from Lahia.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then this was a styrofoam ball. And then
if you guys want to buy this stuff, just hit us.
It's okay if
up
they do DIY. I mean, not everybody's going to go through it. Like, I made the hat and everything.
Maybe that's something, to teach on the channel.
Yeah, I will. Bye.
Yeah, but it was cute and fun. And every
you.
week, or I should say every day, there was something new that he created. So I felt like I was in a Christmas museum.
I was trying not to make it every day, but I think it's just because I really loved, I started getting into bows and like formulating bows from ribbon and not just buying bows, because bows get expensive. I'm sure you guys know, those of you who are DIYers, the things that you can make yourself if you come from an artistic, you have that artistic, crafty mind, you can make a lot of this stuff. And if you actually look at half of the stuff, you can see the glue, you can see how people put stuff together, and you're just like, wait, why would I spend this much on something that if I buy these two items, it's less than what the actual whole thing is. It's kind of like grocery shopping, right? You can buy a platter that you really love, but if you make the actual dish, it's different. So yeah,
and
I hit the mics
that's
here.
a fun tradition to add to our Christmas family tradition, is to make props every year, right?
You're gonna make props?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. After, I do think, not I think, it would be a nice family tradition, Christmas family tradition.
I would love that.
Create some Christmas decoration.
What would you create?
Okay, put me on the pressure seat. Let me see. I would love to, what you did with the doll, but the whole family. Like a winter wonderland or a place where we would all be. And that's just something to share with the kids. They can have it too for their family one day. Yeah, I think it would be fun.
Yeah, I think so too. That would be fun. The only thing I didn't have this year was candy canes. I really wanted beautiful two things. I wanted candy canes, and I really did. Unfortunately, where we live, there isn't a lot of craft stores. There was like only really one.
You found this one.
Well, there's two, but there was.
I think it's closed.
There's nothing there. It was in the bottom near. It was like directly where a grocery store was, and that they had their own crafts thing. And because I don't read Chinese, they had a huge blowout sale, and so I missed huge discounts on things like Bristol pads and Bristol pads and brushes and paints. Fellow artists, you know how horrible that is. Everything's expensive, and I'm sitting here looking at it like, why is stuff dwindling? Why is there a line almost out the door that I got off of stupidly? But anyway, it's all right. God will provide. But yeah, I really wanted to do chocolate nutcrackers.
Yes. And you were so close.
I bought the Pringle boxes to do it, because there's a way to do it with Pringle boxes.
That was
I actually started doing it, but then I had a plan to do it with clay and Pringle boxes, and the clay was so toxic, it just didn't work out. So
not with a new baby,
and not with just me and my sinuses. It just wasn't going to work out. So.
Don't want those
anyway, you guys did not probably come for all of this Christmas cornucopia talk, but it is what it is.
We're talking about holidays. Even if we started with Valentine's Day, Christmas, we were at home. It was nice to just be at home after bringing baby LaRue and just chill for a good week. Even if didn't feel well, but poor baby.
Why didn't she feel well again?
Suddenly she just got a virus. What is it? Food poisoning? I don't know. But it wasn't fun going back to the hospital where LaRue was. So that month it was a lot of just back and forth.
Are we going to confess why? Maybe we won't.
Okay.
We won't confess.
That's for another podcast.
I'll just say this.
Again.
I'll say this. when you are, I'll say for myself and you, but
Oh, you mean lilac?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Mom just decided to. What we were watching the Christmas parade on what is it in Macy's parade,
Oh, don't call
and
CPS on her. Go
oh
ahead.
yeah, and I was just like, you know what, let's get a quick breakfast. So I went out to get breakfast, and I was like, oh, maybe I can just get McDonald's breakfast. Our rule
We
is
don't
to
even
not
eat McDonald's.
we don't not that much, and then we don't give McDonald's to our kids.
I knew not to give McDonald's to our
I mean, like, this
children.
is also like okay, right, to even mention them, but and I was like, oh yeah, pancakes, not a good idea.
That wasn't the thing, honey.
What was
The
the
thing
processed
was,
meat
it was the processed sausage that
Yeah.
our daughter had. Now, there's a McDonald's literally
around
not
the corner?
around the corner from us. And so what happens is that I believe everything is about moderation, but everything is also about choices in food, right? So if I were to give my child something like McDonald's at all, they have salads at McDonald's. You don't have to get the fried stuff in the salad. They have things like water and orange juice and Perrier. They also have a few items that if you look it up, like because when I was doing different things, even when I was like doing the modeling in the city, I'd be like, okay, what is a good bulking this or what is a good
Yeah,
cutting this?
yeah.
Egg whites, egg muffins, things like that are fine. But when you start getting into the meats and you don't know if the meats are processed, you certainly don't want to experiment with a child. So
Yeah.
a word to the
It was
wise,
just careless,
just
very
yeah. But it's okay. I mean, I just for me, it was actually good to know that her body wasn't used to junk.
Yeah,
And then it was adverse to it. And so we're very careful with the labels. So definitely when you have kids,
not doing that again because that was not fun.
right, when you have kids, you got to look at labels. You got to really think about where you're buying stuff from. And even in another country, fast food is fast food. So it's fast for a reason. There's a lot of
Yeah.
things that are put in, agents that are put
Remove
into.
that S, it's like fat food.
I mean, it's definitely fat food for sure, which is why everything in moderation, if you're going to have it, especially when things are in close proximity, they feel like they are the thing to get inconvenience. But we've had since beautiful Korean, or is it Korean food around the corner that if we're in a bind, we'll go there, and it's a
Korean
lot more healthy.
Great beef.
But, yeah.
Yeah, so rewind. You already said rewind back. We during the summer, it was nice to go to the south finally, and you got to hang out in Kaohsiung.
Oh yeah, Kaohsiung, that was a beautiful trip.
Yeah, and we were able to take Lilac as well.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it was a work trip, it was just nice to have us together. And
It was just
explore
once again, it was a nice provision.
Yeah.
All expenses paid, hotel. You know that was beautiful.
Yeah.
Love that. Love that hotel, the Cozy Hotel. If I want to mention it, they
Yeah.
want to bring endorsements. But it was
You an
beautiful.
endorsement.
Hey, listen. At the end of the
Hey,
day,
that's-
we're
yeah.
working hard for this podcast, guys, and we want to bring you more content.
We do.
And we do
do.
know what the goal is. We want to bring more awareness to just family life, and that comes with partnerships. So we're hoping that over time that can happen, and we appreciate the guys who have come in and watched our show, and those of you who have just shown us love. So yeah.
So I think right now we are focusing 2025. We are praying about what we want to do, what's the vision. But one more day is still here,
It is. Excuse me.
and
It's past 2:00 here, by the way. By the time you see this, you'll be like, "What time is it?" Oh, it's 2 a.m.
you're
where
like,
we are.
why
Yeah.
are they awake? But
Yeah.
yeah, the idea was to just share a little bit about Valentine and what Valentine's Day and what that means to us.
Did we even do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, we have not. We
Oh,
haven't
okay.
shared that
Okay.
much.
Okay.
But actually, I wasn't sure 100% why we even celebrate Valentine's Day, but it is a holiday for people to celebrate love, right?
Yeah.
Of course, it's mainly for couples, but it's become friends and family and so on.
Sure.
Do you have like a Valentine's memory celebrating it? For,
Like with someone else?
yeah, in life. Yeah. How does that look like? How did it look like?
I didn't
for you?
date a lot of people before I married you. And in terms of my Valentine's Day, I'll be honest, I don't think they were really successful. I think that, there was one girl I asked to be my Valentine in college who was a friend, and she's now famous. I won't mention her name, but I love her to death still. But it was just like, it was that type of thing where I was searching for that attachment to the holiday because I felt obligated to, especially in a time like
Yeah.
college. But because, you hear people like, oh, you don't have a Valentine? Loser. After a
Yeah,
while, I was just like, I just don't have a Valentine.
yeah. So I
Yeah.
was gonna say the way Valentine's Day is introduced, it's like if you don't have that, it's like, well, like you mentioned the word loser, but the whole point of Valentine's is to celebrate love. And so for us to give the pressure that, oh, I didn't get that chocolate, that rose, that means you're not loved, then the
Yeah.
idea of it is kind of a bit off.
Social media made it happen like that because you want to validate your love by somebody if that's how they're looking for it, and they might be saying to themselves, hey, you didn't get me this, but look at what she got or look what he got. That's
Yeah.
it's the comparative nature of what the beast of social media is now today. So
Yeah.
and then Facebook was before Instagram, but either way it can be a bit pervasive when it comes down to the meaning of any holiday, which is probably
Yeah.
what has made me very adverse to jumping the gun with holidays. I want to celebrate people all year round.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, which you do that, and yeah, it was sweet. I think we've done different stuff for our Valentines. Like I said,
I barely remember it after the kids.
I do. I
Oh,
mean,
we
you're
went
talking
to-
about like we have 5 kids.
we
It's
know,
like
but
have
we
2
went. I
kids
mean, even
under
having the
3.
second child, it was a lot to focus on because you're navigating to, which is another conversation. But
Well, the second child we just had it, so we haven't even had
had him, had it.
him, had him. My bad.
Yeah.
But what I was saying is how you even celebrate Valentine's. It's up to that person, those people in that season, and I think we've had different celebrations. Like I said, you surprised me.
Well,
and
what's
then
your
I said-
favorite? They're probably curious. What was your favorite?
Well, first of all, I think we've had 3 since we've been married. The first one was surprise, and already
We weren't
shared.
even together.
We haven't even met.
I was still in
You were still in
quarantine.
quarantine in
Yeah.
Taiwan, and you surprised me through
Yeah, we
asking
know.
my sister to buy me stuff, and
Moving right along.
yeah, and then I think the second time, because we had COVID here. If you were quarantined,
It was
but we
a
were
it was a
still
it was a
living life.
COVID brigade.
Yeah,
Or
I
as
think
my-
that was my favorite Valentine.
Or as my
where-
coworker, I hate to say it, but she's so sweet. I forgot her name, but I was teaching at a school here, and she was from the Philippines, and she was like,
yeah.
"Oh, the COVID."
I think I said COVID too because of just how it's read. Besides, like
COVID.
that's such a weird
Yeah.
pandemic.
Anyway.
with an interesting name.
Yeah.
Trying to confuse people.
Seems
But
demonic.
yes, but I think the second one was my favorite because
Okay.
we were at home, and I won't remember. I think I remember you baked a dark chocolate chickpea flour cake.
Oh, I probably did that. Yeah.
was-
I think.
I teared that out, guys.
You tore it up. Yeah.
It was so good. It was so delicious, and I think you did shrimp scampi.
Oh,
Is
was-
that how you? Was it?
Oh, was that the Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
Oh,
it
so the
was
menu
sweet.
was chickpea dark chocolate tart cake. I think it was flourless.
Yeah, it was
Flourless
so
chickpea
delicious.
cake. And then I did a shrimp scampi. And then I also did, I think I did almond flour buns or kind of biscuits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just being at home. We were at home chilling. I mean,
That was good.
That
That
was
shrimp. That was the
delicious.
first time I made shrimp scampi, but I missed it because, just as you can imagine, you can't just get shrimp scampi in Taiwan. You would have to find shrimp scampi.
Yes,
I'm sure there's an
search.
Italian restaurant in Taipei, but I haven't found
If you
it.
know one, if those who watch in Taiwan, let us know. But
Mm-hmm.
then again, like I said, you can make it, but I should probably learn how to make it for you. But I think that was my favorite Valentine's. Even if
praise
the
God.
third one, we took it up a notch. We went to a hotel, and that's probably how we had
Oh.
lilac too.
Oh, right. Oh, that was my
Yeah.
favorite.
That was your favorite.
So, let me tell you why it was my favorite. Because
it wasn't mine that much because you had to go to work the next day.
you're losing sight of the beautiful parts of it.
Uh-huh.
I was finally working here, and it was my first time in my whole life having a type of position in a company, a job, a school, where I wasn't in the entertainment industry per se, And so my employment was guaranteed every month. And as you can imagine, when you live off residual checks or you live off like theater checks or even like television checks, it just depends. It all varies, right?
Yeah.
But this was, oh, I don't have to think about it. So I can really plan.
Yeah.
So I was just like, this new money, should I? And then I said I should, because we missed out on so many things that I could have courted my wife with, that this was the opportunity. So she didn't know, and I'd always wanted to surprise.
I know, here, and I'm so proud of you, because it's like you were able to search for this stuff. Imagine being you in Taiwan and then still trying to
It's
find
because I spent 2 years in Italy. I had to book my own hotel sometimes on a contract. Another story, but that taught me a lot about getting stuff even in a country you don't know the language.
Yeah.
So then I booked this hotel from my work desk, nothing on my home computer, or maybe it was my home computer, but I used like work hours to search. And then I booked it hoping that it was there. And then I think I presented it to you somehow. How did I do?
Yeah, you did. You did. I think it was the day off. The day, because we went there on a Sunday.
But do you remember how I presented it to you? She don't remember.
I just remember.
She don't remember.
I didn't know where it was. I just remember when we went to church, I had to pack.
You didn't
my
know where we went to
suitcase.
the hotel?
No, I didn't know where it was. You were just like, I booked a hotel for.
I told you.
So that Sunday, packed the suitcase, went to church, and we went.
Yeah, I told her, but I told her very close to the time. Like I'll say, basically tomorrow we're going to be going here, so don't plan anything.
Yeah.
And what was beautiful is that when I get to the hotel, first time seeing it with her, I'm just going to pictures, but it was nice. It was they had a beautiful bathroom set up with a bathtub and a huge, beautiful shower.
Yeah.
The sliding door, flat screen TV. We could like Bluetooth our
You just
shows
wanted
on
to
there.
be there for like a
It
whole
was
week.
so cozy. There was a gym right across, from the hall from us. It was really beautiful.
Yeah.
And we ordered room service, and there was right next door was a New Orleans kind of
restaurant.
place, and we brought that stuff back to the hotel. And and
It
you had
kinda
flowers.
reminded me of our, what is it? Our
Honeymoon?
honeymoon. Yeah. Just that chill time.
Yeah, and we needed to chill. It was just a lot of being quarantined and being isolated. But yeah, that was my favorite. But I respect that the other one was your favorite. It's all good.
Yeah, I'm a homebody, so yeah, that was sweet either way. So that was Valentine's, and looking forward to this year. What we're gonna do.
You ain't getting nothing. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
But yeah, I hope you guys have a great Valentine's Day.
Yes, I don't know. I'm scratching my elbow in here. Sorry.
Night and morning.
Yes. Dina Amelia is trying to rush the podcast because LaRue is being coddled right now. But
we're blessed to have Sissy with us.
Yeah,
who's
thank
been so
God. Thank God we have a little bit
so
of help right
helpful
now. A lot of bit of
with the
help right now.
babies.
Yes, and
Yeah.
help we didn't have before. So we love you guys.
Yeah, and we missed you.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in. Tell us what you want to see. I know there's been some expression of more vlogs, more outdoor. That's definitely a lot with 2 children under 3.
But we'll try. I know you want to see our daily lives.
And it's interesting. Taiwan is an interesting place, especially if you've never been here. So I understand and respect that. So I won't keep you guys out because I can be very private. But I've obviously been on this platform for a long time. Even if you go over to my channel, which please subscribe to SJTV if you're interested in reviews. Anyway, shameless plug. But yeah, we want to just continue to the numbers to grow and bring you guys more and more and more. So we love you.
We love you guys. God bless you.
God bless.
Like, comment, and subscribe to
That
One
right?
More Day.
Okay.
Bye.
Peace.